Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of streaming for RPG Maker. We're zipping right back to Elemental Isles. And today we're going to be mapping the Sinking Sand Dunes, the next big region in the game. Alright, so... Nice. Alright, we got our background music going. Let's get started. Got a lot of map. I just got home from work. So let's get this on. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there we go. Nice. Whoopsies. I screwed up. If all goes well, before the end of 2022, I'll have at least a beta done of the full game. I think that's the plan right now. I don't like this. I want this to look more... Okay, cool. Got a chatty chat? Oh, there we go. Oopsies. Now I'm gonna whip this up. Okay. Good. All right, let's continue. Let's move this over a little bit. All right. Got big areas here. I really want the desert to be a big one. A lot of areas to explore. Nice. And forgive me if I don't talk throughout these things. There's only so much I can say. Like, really, I'm just mapping, trying to get things done. I want to do this for about an hour, maybe a little over an hour, and then I got another popcorn video to work on. But I want to do a little bit of my games any chance I get. Because the gas prices are rising, I actually requested to only work 4 days and have longer days. So I'm going to have more days off. I'm going to have 3 days off a week and 4 days that are just a bit longer. And I think that'll like help with my work ethic as well, because like those days will be devoted to work and the off days will be devoted to work on popcorn or play video games and stuff like that. Whereas like even on days where I work like only like 3 or 4 hours, it's still hard to get off work and be motivated to do something. It's hard to find motivation when like a certain customer drains you or a certain phone call makes you exhausted. So, and that's not to say that the days where I'm overworked, like I won't work on anything popcorn related. I can very easily be inspired on one of those work days. But it's more inclined to really get a lot more done on a day off. It just is. No, hang on. Down here. Nice. Boop, 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 ba doop, ba doop, boop. Alright, well, let's open this up a little more so we have more of an area. Oop. Down here, please. Huh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, I was right. It just looked weird getting that close. Okay, cool. Up. Clumsy me. Yeah, we're gonna fill all this in. So the desert is gonna be one where like we're gonna branch out and really get this going. It'll be fun. And one thing I'm really happy about is I keep checking my profile on itch.io, and more people are downloading my games, more people are adding them to the collections. Even though Quest Adventure didn't have much added to it, Elemental Isles had a couple downloads as well. And Elemental Isles is the one that I'll be releasing first. It just has more of a focus on like what the story will be, how it's gonna pan out. Let's do something like this. Oops. Quest Adventure, I know like the outline, like the regions, but I don't know what happens in each region. And Quest Adventure is also a lot more non-linear than any other game I've done. Once Princess Lady Manda gets kidnapped and sent to Dracula's lair, you can kind of go in any order you want. There will be a couple areas where like the monsters are extremely hard and you might have to grind a bit or do a lot of side quests or collect some like rare trinkets, but like not much is blocked off to you. It's kind of like, okay, kind of do what you want. The only area really blocked off is Dracula's lair, because you have to do the 8 seals. And it's heavily inspired by A Link to the Past. To where it's like, hey, these are the regions. You can kind of go in there in any order and do your own thing. And then at the end of it all, you'll take on the final boss. Not inspired too much by like Breath of the Wild. I feel like Breath of the Wild was a bit too open. I think A Link to the Past has like the best balance between linearity and openness in a world. Like the world's still inviting, but like there's clearly things to do that grab your attention. I don't know. It's hard to really explain on a stream, but it's some videos that I work on about like, I don't agree with the connotation that linearity is bad, because one of my favorite games is linear as hell, and that's Klonoa Door to Phantomile. We're playing it right now on Popcorn. But I don't think openness is that bad either. I just know that openness, for me personally, there has to be a hook, and sometimes just go isn't good enough, because you can just go anywhere. So it's like, sure, you can go anywhere, but I end up going nowhere because there's nothing inviting. There's nothing intriguing to me. There's no interesting bosses or scenarios or set pieces that really hold on to my attention and latch on and become memorable in the long run. But again, that's just me. I'm not huge on open world games because, like, they have too much of just, like, climb this tower. Now climb this other tower. Oh, but I already climbed a tower. Yeah, but you got to climb this tower too. Like, you'll constantly see repetition in areas. Like Breath of the Wild, you've seen one shrine. Well, get used to it. You're going to see this aesthetic at least 60 more times. And again, it's more of a preference. I don't consider it a flaw at all. It's just what I look for in games. Ah, shit. Also, at the time of the stream, I recorded the first few parts to J-Monius's Arcanian Rise of Maggie. So look forward to that. It will start April 8th, I believe. Let's do this. This is a neat structure. Makes it less straight. Circles are more organic. I've learned that much. And I think we'll have this go off to another area. 'Cause why not? Why not make it bigger? That could be like the way to the village or something. And I could do... maybe? What if we did something like this? Now it kind of looks more spotty. Maybe this. Oh, I like that. Oh, well, one more. One more. Okay. Might revisit that, but I like how like it seems like the sand is kind of covering up the sidewalk. So that'll lead us to our village. I think what stinks most about map making is before you add all the obstacles and stuff like that, and you test it out, you'll get to here within a couple seconds. Like, you'll map it and you'll be like, all right, this is a long trek. And then you actually go through it and playtest and I'm like, well, that took a few minutes. Alrighty. And I think I'll have like some underground. So I'll also do layers as well. So I'll have the desert, and there'll be some holes and underground, and there'll be like some like little caves, desert caves. I think would be neat. That takes us to the village. And let's do this, because like there's gonna be some of those treasure tunnels. Nice. I like it. I do holes? Oh wait, it was something like this, wasn't it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I want to do something like this. Where is it? Not there. Treasure tunnel A. There you are. Copy. I'm really looking forward to Amanda making the guide for this one. She's also doing the character art. So it's going to be really cool to see Aster, Claire, Rhodes, the whole lot of them. Because like their artwork is going to be pretty different from how they look, because they're just going to be sprites in the game. And their art's not really going to look retro. It's going to be like official drawings. It's very similar to the manuals of these Game Boy games. Like, the games themselves were pixels, but when you look through the manuals, you could see like they weren't little like pixel characters. They were actual characters. Just the game represented that, if that makes sense. I kind of like went in a bit of a loop there. Sorry. Where is Sinking Sand Dunes? There we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. And add some flavor. Again, like these are not going to be just sand. There's going to be little flavor spots here. These will have like 1, 2, 3 treasure chests, I think would be cool. But that's how you add more flavor to your areas. So like you map them all out, do the basics, then you just fill it with shit. I did a video on this about like how I approach RPG makers. And I call it like designing in layers. And then each time I revisit, I go through and I'm just like, oh, what if I did this? And I just tweak. So like nothing here is ever absolute. And then I have Amanda play it or a friend play it, and they make a suggestion and I tweak it again. I tweak until there's a finished game, then I release it. Then I look back and be like, oh, I could have done that better, and I tweak it again. Very George Lucas, so I completely understand where George Lucas is coming from. When he would constantly like tweak Star Wars and stuff like that. I didn't think I'd get it, but I get it. It's, no, I like that. Of course, enemies. Enemies make the world go round. And because I cleaned my computer, I should be able to run this game a lot smoother. Let's find out. There we go. How long have I been streaming? Only about 20 minutes, so that ain't so bad. I wonder if that's the same guy that checked me out on Twitch and I didn't respond. Well, see, this is why when I'm streaming, I need Amanda on her laptop to check this stuff. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Okay, where am I? Yeah, let's go to this one. Alright. Formation. There we go. Onward. To the desert, my boys! To the desert! Let's make this a little bigger. Whee! Actually, how's this look like on the stream? Whee! Again, I'm still testing. I have no idea how all this stuff comes out on streams. Really? Did I already get lost? Come on, you. I know it's off to the left. Alright, so that's this one. Dun, dun, dun. Ha-ha! Got real quiet, yo. Cool. I'll have to really go in here and like get rid of the green around that in Photoshop. Make it a transparency layer. That way I can put them on any surface. Because I want treasure tunnels to be like all throughout the game. They're little bonuses where you can get some nice accessories and equipment. And treasures and I don't like that. Alright. Back we go. Careful. All right, I get to talk to Josiah. You usually leave comments. Glad to hear from you, old buddy. That was our first pupper. I need this. Okay. And I also want the music to be louder when we get to it. So let's go 55. Yeah. And now this I turn down. There we go. So now the level music itself will play at a nice volume, right? Hang on. Yeah, that'll play at a nice volume. And this will be, while I edit, at a lower volume. I really like the music. Mappy Sound did the music. I purchased it off RPG Maker's resource website. there's still a lot here. So let's have this continue onward down here. Have it swing like this. Hang on. Tight squeeze right here. Oh, oops. Hang on. I see what I did. Puppy, what's up, doggy? Now I'm actually getting people commenting, so I gotta keep an eye on the stream chat. I was alone for the last couple, so. Okay, so definitely full screen when playing, because it shows the whole thing, which is nice. So I no longer have like a little menu. Little window, I mean. Oh. Dog, you gotta make up your mind. I can't keep lifting cords. I'll never understand what it is about, like, the area in my room with the most cords. My dog just wants to try to, like, lie between it. My dog always wants to lie down in that area. I'll never understand. It's like, oh, this is a big pile of cords. A lot of things are plugged in. This looks like it could fall off if I yank on this cord. I'm gonna go lie down in it. It's like, okay, jerk. No. I want this to actually branch out. Because, like, I'm filling this whole thing. I don't want all this empty space. If you got empty space, might as well fill it. Otherwise, change the dimensions. And now let's do like something kind of like this. And I'll tell you what I'm doing. And what I want to do is kind of like paint this around so it looks like a pillar. There we go. That's what I want. Pow. Just like that. You settle down. I am not taking you out. I just took you out when I got home. Give me a... I mean, I'm thinking about 20 more minutes and I'll call it a stream. Excuse me. So here's a question. If I go back to OBS... Okay, cool. So there you are. Woof. Alright, so hang on. Let's do this. Something like that. There. Now I can keep an eye on the chat. Oi. such a noob. A noob boob. Oh, there we go. I was like, where the hell was the thing I was just mapping? You gotta settle down, dog. I don't like that. Good. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then maybe I'll make this. And maybe you'll go down this hole, travel underground, and then pop up here. I think that'd be nice. All right, we're getting somewhere now. So now I can read and respond. I actually like that. A little bit. It looks like it protrudes a little bit. Careful. Keep that. Keep that. All right. All right. Pop that up. Now let's test it out. Again, should be a big area. Fair size. Diddle-doo. Okay. It's down here somewhere. Ah, shit. Nice. I'm gonna have to do a mini map for this. There's the town. More desert. pretty big. Nice. And then that's going to be, hey, enter down here. Then you go through the tunnels. That doesn't include the treasure tunnels, like the actual sand dune tunnels. But this is cool. Now it seems like there's a multitude of directions. I mean, there are a multitude of directions, but it adds more playability for the player. More gameplay, yay! Oh, I did it again. Shoot. Yeah, we don't want that. Hey, there I go. Unless I do want them to climb up here. I don't know. Would you like some sections where you can climb up and get to these little areas? Maybe if they're like detached from the others. I think that'd be cool. Okay, where was it? It was like right here. Could I do stairs? Something like... Well, again, I'm just testing. Like that, maybe? Kind of like this. And then what I'll do is I'll cut this off. And again, we're just going to test it out. If we don't like it, we can always change it back. Just like that. And that gives us, once again, a nice sense of elevation, which is what we want. Oh man, that didn't work. Maybe I'll put like a rock here or something, or a treasure chest. Whoops. We'll just do this for now. That way it's like, hey, here we go. Have a look at that. Wow, this dog's going insane. What do you want? What do you want? I'll pet the shit out of you. I took you outside. What do you want? Okay, go out. And then scratch my head as I try to discover this area. Oy. Fuck. Go with this shit again. Okay. Alright, so this is a tower. Feel like a village. Yay! Oh, I gotta add some more of these tiles. Yeah. No, I like that. Because now it's more than just going on one plane. I can just put a treasure chest up here, or I can put a cave up here. Because like, I don't want them crawling all up here. But a couple elevation points wouldn't be bad. I think it would make this area really pop. Could make a couple. Could do one up here. Very cool. Alrighty. Now, how long have I been streaming? Dooba 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 boo. Here we go. The Banshee wins. Didn't miss that crap. And let's see here. We got a whole... Let's do something like that. There we go. So the characters are going to go down here. They can explore a little bit. And they'll pop up here in a secret. And like, this could be like a secret area. Or this could be where the Palace of Fire is. Unless I want to make the area even bigger. And connect to a different segment. Like maybe I'll have like a segment of desert go through the village, and then on the other side of the village is another segment of desert, and that segment might lead to the Palace of Fire. I don't know. I'm still planning. But I'm glad I could get some of this done. Do some bones. I think bones will be cool. Oops, man. There we go. Look at the bones. Treasure chest, rocks. Hang on, little fella. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to actually cut it here. Let the dog out one more time. I don't know if it has to go, even though I just took him out. Or if the weather is just bothering him. But this is about as much as I wanted to get done today. Shit. Add a little bit of flavor here. That'll look nice. All right, folks, that's a stream. And we'll see you guys next week for another stream. And we're hoping we're going to have Amanda join us in a future stream as well. So...